Hey Emily, it's Connie Sattler. Thanks for your call. All right, I took a look at your syllabus and your course, and I think this is going to be real easy to do. So the first thing you need to do is go to course, and then gradebook. And I want to remind you of one thing too. I'm not sure if I saw in your syllabus that you had a grading scale, and I wanted to remind you that if you click on letters, it looks like you've got the grading scale in there. Great. 96, well, I'm not sure if you do or not. 96, 93, 90, that might not be your grading scale. So if this is not your grading scale, what you'll need to do is click Edit. Oh yeah, that's not yours. Okay, and then go ahead and put a check mark here where it says Override Site Defaults, and then you can type in for each letter grade what your letter grade is. And this is what I'd encourage you to do. Let's say that your bottom A is a 94. Well, the way that this is written up, if your bottom A was a 94, you could actually type a 93.5 right in this first cell right here. And the reason you might do that is because if you would normally round up a 93.5 and above to be a 94 for the A, you could do that. If you do it the way that this is written, 96.000 is an A, then that would mean that a 95.9 would still be an A minus. Okay, so just be aware of that. You'll see, just go ahead and type that in, and then you scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see here that you can just save changes. Okay, so wanted to remind you to do that when I saw that in your syllabus. Now I want you to go to categories and items, and this is where we set up your categories for your grading scale. And what you do is you scroll to the bottom and you click categories, and then the category name, the first one I saw is you had participation/online discussion. So we'd go ahead and put that in there. And then category total, this is where, when I saw on your syllabus, that is worth 40%. You type 40 right in there, and then you scroll down and hit Save Changes. And what you do after you create each category is you then identify which assignments go in that category. So you put a check mark right here. So see, there's one, okay, and we go right down here and we set up each one of these discussions by checking them in the box. See all your work. This is beautiful. All right. And if you have any more, or if you make more, then we would put those in there. But anyway, this will get you to this point. And then you come down here and you do the pull down and you choose that category, and it will throw all those assignments into that category. Then we go to the next one. And I'll show you how this looks in a minute. So now we're going to add the category. Your second one was called book reviews. So we type book reviews. That category is worth 20%. We type that right here. Click Save. Then you said you had 2 book reviews. There's one, and there's one. And do the same thing. Scroll down, choose the category called book reviews, and it'll throw those assignments in that category. So again, you were very organized in how you did it, and you can see how easy it makes this process. Now we're going to do category number 3, which was called research paper/case study. That category was worth 30%. So we type a 30 right in here. And then save that change. And then there's your research paper case study. And you're see how like these assignments are in the white space, and how once I get them in a category they go into the gray area? That's a good thing. So at the end we want all of your assignments in the gray areas. Okay? So that's number 3, and the last one is the reflection paper. And so we come down here. Type reflection paper. Oops, we spell it right. That is worth 10%. Save that. And we move that one in. So the good news is all the calculations are going to work wonderfully for calculating the grade for these students after you get that grading scale updated. Okay, so I want you to do that. And then here's our confirmation. Let's see, there's your first category at 40%, right? See how that says 40? And there's all the discussions that roll into that. There's your book review at 20 and the 2 that roll into that. So that's you can say that each are worth, quote, 10% because they're weighted equally into the 20. There's your research paper worth 30% and your reflection paper. It looks beautiful. So the only thing you need to do now is do the grading scale. And then what you'll see is once you get that grading scale complete, all the calculations, when you do the view, you'll see how they all roll up. The categories are in gray, the assignments are in white, and then the overall grade shows up here in the course total. So you should be all set. All right. Nice talking with you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.